Yoke me down.
My phone, you know that, Chef Jeff.
Look, you ready?
There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
Baby.
Yeah.
Welcome to InstaChef. We're profiling chefs who are creating a new food tradition by using Instagram to bring their creations to the world. I'm your host, Cliff Skywalker. Me and some of my friends are hitting the road in the pursuit of pure deliciousness, and we are going in, one dish at a time. Look, I love Chicago. From a young age, I've spent my weekends, holidays, and almost all my summers here with my grandparents and family on the South Side in Chatham. Because of that, it feels great to call the second city my second home. And when it comes to eats, Chicago is arguably the best food city in the world. That Italian beef, various forms of pizza from deep dish to pizza puffs, and my personal favorite, thin crust. And you can't talk about this city without mentioning that perfectly cooked chicken doused in mild sauce. Food here is so diverse, the chefs are talented, and their ability to promote and sell their dishes really takes things to another level. It's only right InstaChef has arrived to see what the Windy City has to offer. So my special guest is hailing all the way from Houston, Texas. He's an artist and producer who just got off of the highly successful Astro World Tour. My good friend, Chase B. My guy. What up, though? Make sure the umbrellas. All right, we good.
Can't butt umbrellas, all right.
So look, we're in Chicago. We're on the South Side.
South Side.
You hitting that hard jig right now.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the hungry dance.
I'm ready to eat dance, man.
So look, we definitely got some food in store
right.
and some chefs to meet.
Let's do it.
Wanna roll with me?
I have to, bro.
Dog, let's get out of this rain
We
right
have to.
now.
I haven't eaten since like Wednesday, just prepping for today, man. I'm trying to.
At first I'm like, wait, we're gonna get to the food. But
yeah.
first, I wanna talk about transitioning from just being a straight DJ to being an artist.
There's only so far creatively that I can go playing a DJ set because it's other people's music that was, obviously given to you. You listen to people's like first mixtapes, like even with Travel, like the whole Al Faro and all of that. It's not like those songs were bad songs. Those were classic mixtapes. It's just that there's certain small things that go from a cult fan base to where everyone loves this music.
There's an art to gaining word of mouth traction. There are chefs all over the country, but especially in Chicago, who are taking those same concepts and putting it into not only their food, but selling their food. They're going on Instagram and they're saying things like, yo, this is what I have available either today or tomorrow. You can pick it up here or call here.
Level,
it's so amazing.
Service is fire. It's so fast.
Cruising. The next chef that we're going to see is a chef who I've seen on Instagram, and I've been dying to try his food for months. Chef Jeff, his Instagram is on Phonem, but the pho is pho, P-H-O. And
genius.
Yeah, so he's taking classic Chicago dishes and putting Asian-inspired spins on them. Are you down to peep
I'm
this?
excited, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm extremely excited for this right now. Like I said, I haven't eaten since like last week, so this is my first.
Smell it already.
Excitement, man.
What's up?
What's good with you,
How you
man?
feeling, man? How you feeling?
Good, I'm Cliff.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure
bro.
finally
Come
meeting
on
you,
in,
man.
come on in.
What's up, brother?
Chase, how you feeling? Jeff, how you
good.
feeling? Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
Appreciate you having us, man.
Oh man, thanks for coming, man.
Chef, thank you so much for today. Could you tell us what's on the menu?
So I got some lemon pepper chicken wontons for you.
You said that way too nonchalant,
You said the what?
Lemon pepper chicken wontons.
Oh my God.
So it's reminiscent of you going to Harold's and just getting that bite of chicken and you just biting into it. So it's the braised chicken, lemon pepper, and mouse sauce. A little bit of toasted sesame seed on top. That's basically gonna be like your little appetizer, your little one bite.
One bite? So like
bite.
the whole,
Bite.
he said one bite.
One bite,
I got
one bite.
I'm with you hard.
Got a little crunch to it, you know. So it's like I said, it's like eating a piece of chicken.
Yeah. And then
With the lemon pepper,
the timing you took to fry it perfectly held that mild sauce.
thank you.
And then as you're chewing it, it's almost like you're eating a piece of fried chicken and that sesame seed.
The toastiness really brings together that lemon pepper. It was delicious.
Thank you.
Now, you said that this was only the appetizer.
Yeah.
Though, so there's
Two
more
more
on the
for
way.
you. Two more.
Oh yeah, you came to the right spot. You know what I'm saying?
So the next thing is my take of Bang Bang noodles. Oh. So I call them Westside Bang noodles.
Shout out to 290.
It's a homemade egg noodle, so it's meant to be a little bit dense to soak up sauce. And then that's topped with braised beef.
I'm not looking at you. I'm done looking at you. I'm looking at this grub.
A little bit of parm to go on top.
Need that palm. Need the palm.
I'm going for the chopstick.
Oh,
And these chopsticks is yours too.
he's not the customer.
You want to talk about branding
That's
and marketing? Oh my goodness. Hold on, dog. Yoke me down.
Phone name, you know that, Chef Jeff?
Look, you ready?
There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
baby.
Yeah.
Chase, it's time. Yoke me down.
Beef shank.
Tell me what because there's a lot of flavors going on here. I love every single one.
Appreciate it.
They're just a creative dish. I never really tasted anything like this before.
So for me, the kicker within all this is that noodle. When you have that liquid, it's able to soak all of that up, but the bite that you get from the noodle is so good.
Thank
It
you.
tastes so
Appreciate
good.
it. The next dish is going to be my version of chicken fasuio. I have the same components as a chicken fasuio, but my broth is a Parmesan broth.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah. So I'm with a slow braised potato with jerk in them. So that's like a Chicago thing. You know, we jerk everything up here. So it's just simple flavors, but it tries to accompany everything that goes with it.
We spoiled.
Hey, it's a cold day in Chicago, so.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Toast me down.
Know that. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm at a loss for words.
There's levels to that one.
We're getting Asian flavors with each dish, but then there's a Chicago angle to everything.
A lot of stuff is no different than,
Hold on. Dog, taste that.
Potato, right?
Yes, that's crazy. The jerk seasoning and flavor that you imparted, you about to take the second. You're not getting.
I was gonna get to the third one.
Hell no, I'm taking this third one.
What do you have like a certain name for that?
just braised potatoes, braised sweet
No,
potatoes.
no.
I got it from my inspiration was from Korean barbecue.
That potato f***ed me up.
Thank you.
Chef, you took us on a journey not only through the city, but through your spin of Asian style food, and I think that this is incredible.
Why Asian?
Well,
You grew up or?
growing up, like my brother grew up listening to Wu-Tang, so that's like the first thing I heard was Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Got whooping for listening to that. I mean, I worked in fine dining pretty much my whole life.
Okay.
And just taking bits and pieces of what I know from my grandfather, uncles, mom, grandmother, cooking, and then just listening to people, doing what I can.
I do want to take some more time because
Okay.
we got another location.
Oh, yeah.
You down the road with us?
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's do it. But before you go,
Yeah.
I need a box of that braised beef. You got me?
Yeah, we can make that happen.
Appreciate you,
We can
dog.
make that happen for sure. Growing up, my mom always cooked, my grandfather, uncles. So I always be in there bugging them. Then it got to the point where then I just bullshit my way into restaurants.
Dog, don't
Yeah.
just say you bullshit.
I
your
mean,
way in the
that's
restaurant,
how it happened. I never was a dishwasher. I never did none of that.
Oh, for real?
I bullshit my way onto the line.
So wait, hold on. Let's call it finessing.
Yeah, I finessed.
Because we can't.
Finesse.
Bullshit just has such a negative connotation.
Yeah, you're right. I
And
finessed
finessing
them.
like has a little swag to it.
Finesse them. I'm a people person. I like just kicking it. I like my friends to be over, so that's what really draws me to the culinary scene and to learn how to cook more. Is just so I can have all my guys over. We just kicking it.
What was that feeling like when you first had pho? Like what?
It was crazy. Like I didn't know something this simple could be so delicious and so hearty and so fulfilling. So went to help my buddy move to Atlanta. Went to a 24-hour pho spot that I never had pho before. I like to try new stuff, so he says go try this. So I had ordered the biggest bowl there. You know what I'm saying? I got some banh mi, just go right with it. Made a couple batches, didn't like it because I didn't know what I was doing really. Made it again. My wife liked it. I had my friends come over, like I said. I was like, man, try this out.
One thing that I've seen with your Instagram is that you are heavy in the pop-up game and allowing people to eat your food through pop-ups.
Correct.
As you're doing this and building this brand, you still have another job.
Correct. I work at a high school, coach basketball, Waukegan. I love the kids. You know what I'm saying? What up, kids? I feel like I'm a role model to them because I'm closer to their age.
Oh, 100%.
Mr. Williams is doing this, he got this going in the community, he's doing this, he got on folding and popping.
You're a prime example of hustling positively in the community. Like, yeah, I'm still doing this at the school, but I'm also whipping up crazy, bruh, Westside Bang Noodles. That just doesn't happen.
That's why I asked you in the house why Asian, the kid that you're coaching. When I was their age and a lot of people like me, I had no idea what pho even was.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still not even at my age now, not 100% familiar with, so to have it presented that way was just such an easy transition.
You allow that moment to educate.
Right.
And I think as we eat, sometimes we're giving people a history lesson. We are on our way to see Chef Tina. Now, Chef Tina splits her time between Chicago and LA, but no matter what, she always makes sure to drive the point home that she's from Chicago. So y'all still hungry? Are you still hungry, Chase?
I could eat for sure.
All right, for sure. Jeff, with us?
Oh yeah, I'm with y'all. I got a little room for it.
All right, bet. Y'all ready for this?
Oh yeah.
What's up, Chef?
Hey!
Good to see you.
Like the police knocking.
It smells so good in here, Chef.
Thank you, you know.
Thank you so much for just allowing us into your home today.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
Could you tell us what's on the menu?
What's on the menu?
Hey.
You smart. You know what I'm saying?
You loyal.
What we have on the menu today is jerk chicken and mac and cheese egg rolls. And we also have a turkey taco egg roll. You might want to marry me after this dish, but you know, I don't really know if I'm on the market yet. I don't like to be looked at as a chef because I don't feel like I'm a chef. I feel like I'm more than a chef. Kind of like LeBron says, he's more than an athlete.
Yeah.
That's how I go for it. I love Chicago. I don't care where I am, I'm always repping Chicago. So I'm trying to do things as a brand as a whole. Like I go over to Africa, I'm opening up a restaurant there. It's more than just cooking and showing it off on Instagram for me. It's like almost a wellness brand, but I want us to come together in wellness and not just health.
I think one thing that we talked about in the car.
Check these
yeah,
egg
please.
rolls.
I was hearing the sizzling and I'm like, I hope I'm not asking her questions burning the food.
You work, but it's cool.
Damn. One thing, you know, we just got done tasting the Westside Bang Noodles, and then we're having egg rolls. Chef Tina, can you talk a little bit about your connection to Asian style food and how that came about?
In Chicago, we have a part called Chinatown, and that was always a big influence on me growing up. Chicago has the best food in the world. Like, because we're kind of segregated, but everything is here, you can go anywhere and find the best food. Like, there's no way in the world I could go somewhere else that can't cook. Like, that would be foolish. They'd be like, you from the suburbs, you're definitely not from Chicago.
It's great to have you all here because each of you took Instagram and elevated what you do with food and music. Can you talk a little bit about how Instagram impacts what you do now?
So when I get those views and those looks and then they get passed on and like the direct relationship with the consumer and the customer, that's what I enjoy most.
You know, like we have like our shoes that are coming out and just different collaborations you might do and stuff like that. And like people aren't looking at like newspapers or anything like that anymore. It's all on the internet.
I'm reaching people over in Africa that I had never even met before, reaching out to me like, can you come help us? Can you cook for us? And so it's been a way for me to reach the world without even going to the world yet.
Like all of us wouldn't be here.
I definitely met you through social media.
Exactly, and I met both of y'all through social media, and I'm able to be in Chef Tina's house.
Right.
Because of social media. Speaking of that, I'm smelling what you got cooking over there.
Okay.
Is that almost ready?
Yeah, it's ready. I'm just waiting on y'all to shut up. Shit.
Come on with it.
Oh!
To
Yep, what we talking?
more life.
Hey, there you go.
I feel like Drake, y'all.
When I was growing up, everybody quiet. I mean, it's good. It's fire.
I like the texture of the mac and cheese, I think, the most.
Yeah.
That's nuts. As you can see, It has structure, it has integrity, and not only that, at the
It got
end of the
integrity.
day, it has texture. And
Jesus! Ain't nobody never said my food had integrity.
oh, it does, for sure. That crispiness, and then the softness and the saltiness of the macaroni and cheese.
The mac and cheese fry, the jerk chicken fry.
All holding hands and matrimony.
Yeah. And then hold on, I just got the cabbage. It's a palate cleanser. It kind of gets you ready for the turkey taco, which I'm about to go in right
Come
now.
on,
You got
somebody.
one? Chef? Oh, hell.
Very crispy, all-encompassing.
You better come on with these big words.
Listen, your food makes us kind of smarten up and allows us
IQ
to,
food.
Yeah. This
And
is
that's
IQ
what I'm
food.
all about. Brighten up, young man. Eat this food.
It's definitely like an elevated taco seasoning on just the meat. And then, you know, you get pops of corn, you get pops of the bean, and then the avocado kind of sets your palate off to where it's like, okay, I'm good. I want another bite though.
When like a lot of people cook turkey, it's dry. Like that wasn't nowhere.
Yeah,
dry.
so like that, yeah.
The
Like
crisp
sometimes
was,
it's so
from
dry.
the egg roll being fried was on point. You know, it's good. That's just fine.
The food today has been phenomenal. I think you did.
Man, this is like the best day of my life.
For real?
Man,
yeah.
look,
Good,
this is up there. Like,
Special.
For real. So everybody at this table is self-made, going into business for themselves and making it happen. So what does the American dream mean to everybody at this table?
For me, American dream is to have something to pass on to my kids. American dream to me is to get something, let my kids see that I made it through something, I got that. They can do the same thing, then they can go to their friends and show, you know, they can do the same thing. That's my American dream.
It's a cycle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Okay, my turn. Okay, y'all. I'm back classy. The American dream to me is freedom. Pretty much being able to do what I want when I want. So it's not an amount of money, it's being able to really move the way I want to move.
It's just really about setting up the next generation. You know, it's like our parents did certain things so that we would be able to be entrepreneurs. And so I think our jobs right now are to set up our kids to be able to do the same thing, even to like a bigger capacity than what we did. So it's that, and yeah, just being able to, you know, provide for yourself and be doing what you actually want to do.
So with that being said, I want to thank each of you at this table for just lending your time today to being here with me. And before we go, can I get a selfie with everybody?
I got a question.
What's up?
Why didn't nobody bring me no damn noodles? I'm just wondering, cause everybody, y'all tasted his food, but then nobody, that's whack as hell. Y'all petty.
Hold on, why are you saying y'all? We didn't
Because
make
y'all ate too. Then nobody say, man, maybe we should take
hold on,
Chef
hold
Tina
on.
something.
We ate all them damn noodles. Ain't no noodles.
I told
Be
him,
mad at
I
Chase.
told him
Don't be-
slow down.
Oh, you told us to slow down?
It's cool. Nobody bring me shit. It's cause I'm a woman.
No.
Oh, no, come on. Okay, now hold on a second.
It's a totally different show.
Now, hold on a second.
Oh, no, it's too late.
I'm upset.
Okay, so look, real quick. Thank you all for being here. I truly appreciate the time you took today. And before we go, can I get a selfie with everybody?
Yeah, sure. Let's take a selfie.
All right, come on. 1, 2. All right, go ahead. I'm a mac and cheese queen.
My brother, he's like, all right, I guess he saw on some show where they put potato chips in the mac and cheese.
Potato chips?
It was some type of Lay's, like, I don't know.
Lay's?
I'm not sure, bro.
Thanks for watching this episode of InstaChef. Please subscribe to our channel, like, and comment below. You can stream all of season 2 right now on Amazon Prime Video.